Alright, guys. I lied to you last week. I actually thought I could just upload Tenso's cast of the finals from the cup I have been casting for weeks now. Sadly, he played this much music, so much music, that I can't upload that. YouTube will not allow it for, copyright claims and stuff like that. So, nothing I can do. Gotta cast these matches. We did the first one. You've already seen that on Solomon Island. Damus versus Trojan. And now we go on with this one. Aldera's Desert. Second game of the Grand Finals of the Cup of the 5th October. Today is 5th of November. Took me a whole month to go through all of the games. Awesome stuff. Spoiler alert is in place. Let's fucking go. We have a Apothecary versus Apothecary game. Absolute symmetry so far. See where we will end up. And what the first moves will be in a full mirror match. So attacks go to the side of the Apothecary for both. So the scouts may be able to put some pot shots in the Apothecary and then run, not to fight the tacticals. Second scout for both as well. Trojan scouts are found and hide in heavy cover, trying to buy some time. Already took a lot of damage though, and now bleed a model. Text just cap while fighting this. On the other side though, Damus scouts went into a very helpful garrison. So they can buy more time than Trojans can, but also lose a model. A little weird that he didn't. Like usually you would go here, because from here you can still shoot this building for some reason, and they can't shoot back due to the arc of fire from the windows. Same up here, you just position here and you can shoot that without retaliation. So the difference was the Trojan actually, I think, kept the VP, or at least he tried to keep the VP. Valdemos just went for this and then for the garrison when he got there. So while Trojan tries to bash, does not go for the early shotgun this time. Damus actually rotates back to try and save his power. Loses a scout for it. But while Damus focuses the Apothecary of Trojan, and it really needs to get out. Oh my, it goes down. So while Trojan focused the scouts, Damus actually focused the Apothecary. And was very successful with it due to the late retreat of Trojan. Otherwise Trojan would have won this, having his shotgun scouts there. Just look at the, well, actually, not so much.
The enemy is capturing one of our victory points.
How did the tacticals take so much damage from Trojan? So Trojan is the white scars, while Demas is, I don't know, what's that chapter? Is it even a chapter? Hi Umful, how you doing? Got double scouts with shotgun.
But he is not yet beaten.
That's game 2 of the grand finals. First one went into Damon's favor. He won with the Chaos Lord against the Force Commander. Still similar build. Apothecary side laning though, that's weird. But I guess he wasn't planning to fight all too soon. Now he's rotating back to defend his power yet again. So the difference between the two is none right now. Just the dead apothecary, which I guess is a big one. Scouts repair that. So souls need to get the fuck out. Always nice to repair generators with shotgun scouts, because it's not so bad to get closer in. And then you can still shoot while repairing, and as you may know, mechanic wise, ranged repairing units have big advantage as opposed to melee repairing units, because while you repair you can't be forced into melee. So shotgun scouts that repair the gen cannot be forced into melee and will always fire their shotguns even if they get melee, which is obviously a big advantage. So yeah, if you have melee units bashing you, you just go there with your shotgun scouts and repair. There's nothing the enemy can do. They can't bash your gen then due to the counter repair and being bled by the shotguns. And they also can't really deal with the scouts because they can melee them without them firing back. That is. Trojan really suffers from not having his apothecary. That heal is vital. Timely retreat. Timely enough. So Damus gets his bash. I guess Trojan is waiting for the red. 5 more red and he actually has enough to revive. Didn't want to spend that wreck. To be quite honest, I think he should have. I guess either way, if you lose your hero that early in a mirror, that's very hard to come back from. Because there's obviously no timings you can abuse. Enemy will have the exact same timings if both are on the same build. Librarian versus Razorback, it seems. Librarian is here a little earlier. Is that not 125? I thought it's 125. To do the Laraman's Blessing global to revive your hero. Could be more though. Could be 150.
One of our own has died. The enemy must pay.
Using that tag, Trojan came closer. Apothecary throws out a heal and runs. Came closer to the 150.
One of our generators is
May
under
even be
attack.
more. I really have to look that up after the game. No further units yet. But levels all around for Daemons now. That's helpful, obviously. Well done by Trojan. Mealeing with the Bolter Scout and shooting with Shotgun Scout
Readying missile launcher.
against the double upgraded Scout. Be able to beat that. Always wonder if they have elite training, but it doesn't look like it from the regeneration.
Support structure complete.
Rocket launchers. The idea here, I don't really see that flying. I mean, he has Librarian. And I guess he overall invested a lot into upgrades. Daemons with Power Axe. The Razorback actually goes down. Okay. The rocket launcher was enough in the end. Not even a Malta bomb or anything, just plain rocket launcher. But the Librarian goes down too, and that's worse. Way bigger problem. Barely did though, but he went down in the end. Always shooting people in the back, this Daemons guy. Terrible, terrible sport. Librarian is like, yeah, GG bro. So let me, yeah, shot him in the back like traitors. Exactly. Let me see, Codex, what's that ability cost? It is 150. I don't think he used it until the end. Did he? Well, the apothecary was back. Maybe he did use it and I didn't notice because I was rambling on about something else. All right. Orc game against IG. See? Yeah, with this map, it's obviously MacBoy or Kanob.
We could use that requisition point.
And recently, Lord General came back into the meta game ever since he's got that little shotgun option. Suddenly, he's not that fucked against melee. Shotgun has very nice synergy with double catechins, which is a build you could want against melee spam. For a lot of melee at least. Because that's always been the problem of Lord General, that he was the worst against melee. And only relying on the Sentinel and catechins got you run over easily. But the amount of kiting the shotgun allows helps a lot. So MacBoy is trying to bleed one of the retinues, or at least buy time here. Wow, the Sentinel was unmicroed for a little too long. So the Sluggers could have their way with it. And they use the shot blocker to get back. No, they don't. They get in again. But here's the stun. The stompy stomp. Not a... One boy got killed. That's kind of fine. He occupied 2 units. Did a lot of chip damage. And only lost 1 model. That's sadly what orcs sometimes have to do. Trade some models for map control. MacBoy being a huge nuisance though. occupying 2 units, threatening to bleed both of them. And with a garrison that MacBoy, or even heavy cover that MacBoy can deal with Sentinel. Heavy cover will be destroyed though, as IGs do. And he keeps on being a nuisance. So it looks like Damus is going pretty much for the classic build here. I can see him going looters. Would be problematic if spotters are next. And the way IG work with the... Oh, he didn't even go for the early sergeants. Interesting. Very interesting. No, he wants the Cata chance. ASAP. And he'll find the double shooters in a good position. It decides he doesn't want any of that. The second gen dropped for both now. Shooters coming in. That's really the classic orc timing push. While the sluggers get their burners too, all the upgrades. Next up would be the battery pack. Or anything really on the MacBoy. Even the big Taka 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 gun is fine. You do not want to go into the building when there is burners. I guess last time he looked, the burners weren't done yet. Now they are though. And that's a problem, because these guardsmen may or may not die. Good old reliable though, and all he bled was a couple of guardsmen. They survive. They do survive in the end. And no upgrade on the MacBoy. No big shooters as well.
Processing the lad's request. Generator coming up.
Third gen for both. And the MacBoy is just trying not to let the IG troops do whatever the hell they want. Sluggers decap wreck, which is always nice against IG. Now they directly engage with the Sentinel. No stomp. Guess it's still on cooldown. Is it though? Well, General is caught. Battery pack is here, so these Storm Boys can easily deal with the Cata chance. Not so much if they lose a lot of models and get shotgun blasted before they can jump them though. 2 models down before the heal comes in. But a lot of shooter support is coming in too, and these sluggers get out unscathed. Big shooters are here. So it's overall a lot of investment. And Trojans should smell that. Should just go tier 2 and rush for the Chimera. Because all he invested in was Cata chance and the medical Sarge. So if he can somewhat, and he did here, he managed to hold his power. He even bled some Storm Boys, as we've seen earlier. So if he just rushes his Chimera here, he should be in a pretty good position. Yes, MacBoy has his beamy shooter, but that's a lot of power and has negative synergy with the battery pack, because using the battery pack tears down the setup weapon. And having double shooters against the tier 2 IG almost always feels bad. I mean, they are okay against stormtroopers, but really anything else, and I mean anything, can just... Yeah, it's from the 1v1 tournament grand finals. McBoy goes down though. Oof. So do some guardsmen. Sentinel barely gets out. Trojan is leveled, is tier 2 and will have enough for a Chimera. Even though he lost one of the guardsmen, but he's got rack. He can rebuy them if he needs to double repair, which I don't think he does. Yeah, old reliable overshoots because there's elevation here. So he should have aimed it like here if he wants to hit here. Not right on them because then going here. And he's going for stormtroopers. What the hell? There is Stormboys. There is double fully upgraded shooters. Stormtroopers is the worst possible pick. What the hell is going on? They will bleed against both these units. I don't get it. Okay, he wanted the Ogrins, but again, there is Stormboys. Stormboys is what you want against the Ogrins, and they have battery pack support already. This is just... what? Yes, assault kit stormtroopers would outrange, but not for long. And not that much, you know? I mean, for that to somewhat work, you would need the sniper rifle as well. And you cannot outrange the Stormboy jump, because in tier 2, if they get their jump pack, they have longer jump range. And you just can't outrange that. Impossible. The shooters alone, yes, you could just spam Soul Kit Stormtroopers with that and use the sniper rifle to increase your range even more, and then you just do one salvo kite back for eternity, and the shooters would never be able to catch you. But they're Stormboys. So big no. Stormboys with battery pack support even. And he's not even upgrading the assault kit. Trucks coming out, rather risky if you ask me. Only way to make that works if you instantly bum rush the Sentinel before it can upgrade its rocket launcher. So you put the shooters inside and maybe ranged hero 2, and then you just drive right up to the Sentinel and hop out. Okay, battery pack heal is needed right now. Good heal, good heal. With the sluggers as well, they can somewhat deal with the Ogrins, but Ogrins will have a med kit heal too, right? They keep on dealing with the Stormboys, and they manage. They really manage. Meanwhile, the sluggers killed off the Stormtroopers, which is really problematic. And now he does with the Sentinel what he needs to do. Just put them back into the truck and chase it. Nothing else can keep you from, I mean, I guess the Catachan Devils are getting their Melter. Sarge. Yeah, I think he did upgrade them to Melter and tried to kill the truck. But yeah. Didn't work, especially if there's so much melee. That's why the sluggers went for the Stormtroopers and let go of the Ogrins, because they needed to force melee on the Stormtroopers. But to be quite honest, he could have just forced melee with a mech on them. But yeah, in the end he killed them with the slugger, so everything went perfect for Damus. So he upgraded them just to lose them instantly. There's still no rocket on the Sentinel. I don't get it. That's perfect against the truck. Like now, you have some melters, so you can zone the truck. And if it just stays in the back, a sentinel could absolutely, with the rockets, deal a lot of damage. Mac Global to get it out. He even has the Ogrins to zone the truck, so that's a lot of transitional AV, you could say.
Signal received.
Sentinel didn't really click the point perfectly, or just bugs out, whoever knows.
Attacking with their truck.
But for some reason, Damus is, at the same time, Damus is bleeding a lot. So he can't really get more units, while Trojan can. The reinforcing cost him a lot. And to be quite honest, I mean, you could go Weirdo, or even some sticks. But he still has to be afraid that there could be a vehicle, and I don't understand why Trojan's not getting out that Chimera. This is why, if he gets a Weirdo, there's no way he would ever be able to get Tank Busters out or Looter. But I guess that's where the Mech Boy has an advantage, that he can just upgrade his Beamy. Another Melter Stormtrooper. Getting the Melter. But a Call the Boys is very much possible, and that would end the game here, I think. Yeah, the truck goes down, but the Call the Boys could still reinforce. Mac has his shield. Yeah. Damus isn't even doing it. And the Stormboys go down. Okay, is that the comeback? Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Very weird that he didn't trigger the Caller Boys, if you ask me. Guess he was surprised by the second Melter Stormtroopers. But it's somewhat easy not to be, because all you need to do is put shooters in your truck. And it detects. And you just have to be very careful. So you stop it in reverse as soon as the melters come. Oh yeah. That boy is just throwing these Ogrins all over the place. So the sluggers may be able to pick up models. Not quite though. That guy should be quite low.
That's a critical spot, no doubt.
Sentinel not quite repaired.
The generator's taking hits.
Trojan's still quite low on power. Damus actually... What? He's... What? He stopped his tier 3 and went for a death threat? What is this? What is this? He knows there's Melter Stormtroopers and the Sentinel's still there. And Catachan Sarge. And fucking Melters on the Lord General. If he uses the ability, which he just did, the Catachans and the Melter Stormtroopers do a lot of extra damage. Okay, he got all the repair support, but I don't think the Death Threat can win this against the Ogrins. And he can't. Death Threat goes down. Damus is down to his first 3 units. Bleeding even more. Now he's getting back his Stormboys? I mean, not that that's wrong. best counter to ogres you have until knobs
Well done.
or flash kits. Single death threat is fine, but not against IG in this situation. I mean, there was plenty
Point is slipping away.
plenty of AV already. Reinforcement beacon.
Imperial Guard structure reporting damage.
Report. Orc shooters engaged.
Due to the little
That's the
box
general
caster
request.
here.
Their advantage is meager.
Terra supporting me.
That's a weird ID. I should be able to see it right now. Don't go. Oh, boom. Oh, boys. Dagger jumping these Karachans.
Victory.
Damus has had enough. Alright. So 2-1 for Damus. This was actually a it would have allowed for rocks, yes, but what would you have rocked here there? No, Trojan won. Had no army. And he was bleeding, losing his power. You can have as many VPs as you want at some point. You just can't win it anymore. Right. We've got potentially 2 more games to go. Let's see. Elder games next. Farseer Damus.
Glory is
Okay.
loyalty perfected.
This is how Trojan gets his 2-0, 2-2, I guess, and then we have a 5th game, right?
Strategic point spotted.
Last few tourneys I've seen, Damus always tried to make his Elder work. And it never got past trying. Just didn't work his Elder. But maybe he surprises me here. We'll see. Lord Commissar is a pain.
A power node. Roger.
But I guess Banshees are happy to find him. So could be worse. Of course, they would be even happier to find some guardsmen. You can't have it all. Guardians not positioned too well. But guardsmen still don't want that fight for some reason. I don't know why they backed off. I think they could have just built one of their boulders there to get... Ooh, Banshees kill a lot of guardsmen. That's juicy XP. Now they can just turn around and deal with the Lord Commissar. Who changes his position? The position he was in, I think only 3 or 4 models could have attacked him. But as it is, Banshees managed to push off 2 units and are now retreating with just 2 models lost. That's pretty good. Farseer got some Guardians after the VP, so She didn't keep cap in. She decided that she wants in
We just need to
on
find
the
an edge.
action. Her melee when she guides herself is nothing to scoff at. Pretty good DPS. I have not been able to have any Tau sneak peeks, no. Oh, good special from the Farseer. Can't bleed any models though, next attack should, right? Yeah, alright. So, Shuriken first. No Ranger spam. Good old fast Shuriken. And a second Shuriken to go with it. Why not? Oh, fucking hate these forward guardian models. Always happens when you tell it to actually attack something and not just have it sit there passively. The models will rush forward to match the range of the actual weapons team, which makes it way easier to force melee on it. Oof. He had the stomp and was live to it, he could have just run in there. On the other hand, there's a second one, so no, he could not have. Had a chance, force off the Banshees, and we get some spotters.
Their advantage is meager.
What is so annoying?
We found a requisition point here.
Yeah. Give him the triple Shuri, why not? Classic versus IG. Just don't make the mistake of staggering them. You need them in parallel. Because if people would get spotters, it doesn't matter if they try to counter it with spotters or Katachans. In both situations, you want to have them next to each other.
So the generator is online.
So if that happens, the other one still keeps firing, just like this. And if this happens, the first one will be set up. This was fucking perfect. Awesome shuriken usage there from Damus. Love it. Farseer in there killing more guardsmen as usual, but this one needs to get back now. Does so, but I wonder if it's on time. It's not. Farseer does not get the guardsmen for it, the Banshees that is. And Damus reduces the pop of his opponent. Leading spotters is always so useless. One model can do exactly what 3 can.
Power node is
Just a little less tanky.
reporting enemy contact.
Ah, the Shuri lets the Lord Commissar through. Micro slop from Damus, so the Shuri is forced off. Farseer is just slapping stuff all game.
We just need to find an edge.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was so unlucky. He does retreat in the end, but have you seen that first salvo on the Lord Commissar? That was just one, I think just one bullet hit out of how many does it fire? Like 14? 16 in one salvo? I know it's just 19% to actually hit one, but 19% on more than 10 should still be more than one bullet, you know. No, it wasn't. It was trying to hit the Lord Commissar and just missed all its shots. All but one. Perfect. Even with Katachans and spotters, you can't really deal with this. Oh, of course, if you use your global, you can.
Generator's bloody done for.
Good old IEDs. Famous knows it.
Enemy generator destroyed.
Isn't falling for it. Yes, Strider. That's exactly what it should be. We can do the math afterwards. IG has all map. Eldar is going for the next tier level. So this, yes, is looking good. Good old turret on the enemy map. That's something you can do against shurikens though, just turret shit. Because shurikens obviously can't push into that. Can suppress a turret and do almost. Oh, yeah, Damus actually has the map, not Trojan. Oh my! I completely misread that. Trojan is having all his troops here and now slowly starts capping. So Trojan is really focusing that power hard. And that on a map where there's 2 contested that Damus already has. I mean, at this point, if I was Trojan, I would expect Damus to build power up here. But holy shit, we've seen the guardsmen go down and now Katachans as well. And suddenly this is looking really good for Damus. Just over pushed terribly. I mean, the Farseer went down too, so you could argue that armies are currently somewhat equal. But while armies may be, certainly because he has that turret, what isn't equal? The map control. I mean, it's 500, 270 VPs. And Trojan's going Ogrins. There is Banshees and 2 weapons teams. He's going Ogrins.
If they are, they have a reason.
Why?
Eldar attack! Stopping as ordered. Got a chance. Guardians are here.
I mean, all the Elder needs to do is suppress the Ogrins once. And then either Lord Commissar has to execute them to get them unsuppressed. But pays with a model for that. Or the Guardians will throw a grenade on that. Falcons coming in. Okay, that should be that weapons team though. No. Retreats on time. Good old Shuriken teardown time. Never fails.
We are under attack.
Message received.
Yeah. Smart move not to run into the
Ready to
mines.
prove myself, sir.
Because Ogrins and Rocket Launcher would have oh my! He is playing with fire here. I guess as Farseer, he could use... And Trojan isn't reacting to it. Okay. Yeah, he could just use Farsight like that. And none of the mines would go off. Unless he old reliables them. Yeah, Ogrins kill the Banshees here. Banshees can reinforce now, and they do! And with all the Shurikens aboard, it's the Ogrins that go down.
Right. We need all the help we can get. Vulcan firing! Vulcan firing! Sentinel destroyed.
Sir, upgrades are complete here. Happy to be of service, sir.
Yeah. Falcon casually clearing those mines. Funny how they are triggered by an anti-grav
So that's
vehicle, right?
100 points.
It shouldn't really touch them, but I guess it's 41st millennium mines. They aren't triggered by touching them.
Guardians are here.
Oh, that's smart. I did not know that the burning shell could trigger mines too.
Sir, we're losing.
There's some combo possibilities right there.
Guardians are here.
And Trojan
You down.
congratulates his opponent on the win of that cup. GG. That was quite an ill-advised power push. Because what are Shurikens good at? They are good at holding ground. If there's triple Shurikens all over the map, you kinda have to split and play the map, because Shurikens alone, or, you know, if you force your enemy to split, weapons teams are less good. And you kinda need to see that one opening where your Sentinel can get in and dump it. Yeah, I don't know. You just needed map. And I wouldn't want to push into Shurikens. But that's just me. I don't know the matchup from the IG point of view. If I played that, then only from the Elder one. And I have to say, Farsi is pretty nice here, just for that. She doesn't need ranges for detection. If you know there's an IED and it's really, really annoying you, you can just farsight on that thing to kill it. Like that. And then in tier 2, of course, you have the Warlocks on the Guardians. Deal with that too. So, good games. Finals done, and I'm finally actually done with the cup. So what now, guys? Let's see if we can find any live matches. Let's witness a Fathom build. Anyone willing to play him? I can't even tell you, Rook, if the power push was fine. Because can I say I was half watching. Couldn't be bothered to use my brain, think about the map movements and everything. Sometimes I just zone out while watching and just comment mindlessly. I mean, I didn't really notice that the map was Damus for the longest time, so can you expect? Guess I'll have to play him. Have fun. Hmm. This is not gonna be easy, just let's just say it like that. Nope. Well, actually, yes. What's he doing with the wobbles? Ah, shit, I mismicroed. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Armor guns for the win. Oh, come on. Oh, come fucking on. That's a hammer. Oh, wow. Ah, I shouldn't have pushed into the fucking thing. Well, he doesn't have I have map. You know? Nope. They have to control the fucking war boss now. Nope, don't go into that. I shouldn't. Oh, come on. I was about to spam Tyrant Guards. I think that was a little early.